Everybody is doing. Please, if you could do so for that for us, we would really appreciate it. And if you could hit that subscribe so you see when these videos come out, it really helps us to number one hit that 1,000, and number two to get us to the point where we start making a little something something from this. So if you could do that, I really appreciate it. It does support the channel, and thank you guys so much for everybody who has and everybody that will. Now, shaving. I'm not gonna do a compare and contrast to stuff because nothing beats a safety razor. Maybe a straight razor. I haven't shaved with a straight razor, but a safety razor. And with something like this, you can pretty much get to the point of straight razor, and I'll tell you why in a second. But it is a Tamu. I don't want to break the bank on expensive razors. I do like to give you guys stuff that is on the cheaper end or economical end, if you will, to make it sound a little bit better than cheap. Economical. We're going on the economical end. As you can see, the seal is broke. I have used this. It's not an unboxing, but it's kind of an unboxing. I have used it because I want to give you an honest opinion of it, and it is kind of a an homage, we will say, instead of saying another thing. But it is an homage to a kind of like a Merker style safety razor. As you can see, double edged safety razor. Enjoy shaving time. Shaving is an art. So as far as the box goes, I haven't bought the other brand, so I'm not going to be able to tell you. But to me, it's a pretty damn decent box, and it was from Timu or Tamu. It was $6.99, and of course, if you want to get the free shipping, you got to do the 15. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a commercial for them. I'm just letting you know, but you got to do the $15. So we got a couple of other things with it, other than shaving stuff. But I like the box. I'm probably gonna take that off. I don't have to keep the box. I put it in a little. I have like a little. It used to be a pencil holder. It's kind of a basket type thing. It's open, and I just put my. I have some stuff on the bottom, and I put my razors in there. I do have a couple of safety razors there now. I not into collecting the razors. I know a lot of people collect the different razors. I'm buying it for functionality. This functions for me perfectly. And as you saw, some of the other videos I've done in the past, I've used safety razors for quite a while, many years now. This one I've used for a week, so I can give you an honest opinion of it, and I can show you how it works and everything. But I like the box. I think the box, and it didn't come like that. I hit it when I put a blade in it. So I kind of nicked it right there. I mean, it's from Tamil. It's $6. It's not like, an $80, $200 razor that I'm going to be like, oh my God, I nicked the box. I can't keep it to look like it's an original. It's a cheap razor. As you could see, nothing else is in there. I don't think. No, nothing else is in there. I just wanted to make sure before I said that. But it came like this. Came as you saw it. It was in the box like so. And as you can see, it does look like that other one. I'm not going to keep saying the name, but you know. Now, when I got it out, I had a pretty good first impression of it. It came with these blades. I opened the bottom because I knew I just wasn't going to care about these blades. Let me just open that a little bit there so I can take out one of the blades and show you, because I want to give you an honest about the whole experience. And you'll see why in a minute. I said I wouldn't give you too much for the blades. A little cheap Chinese. I mean, the blades don't feel cheap. They're not as sharp. I did use it for a little bit one. I like the packaging. It's got that double packaging. It's not a bad blade, but I have my brand. You saw it before. I have my brand. That's the one I like. That's the one I enjoy. Now, I don't have a razor in it, a blade right in it now, because I wanted to be able to move around and touch it without cutting my fingers or being careful. So as you can see, it is adjustable. What does the adjustable do? And why? Like I said, this is the only, this kind of, not the only one, but this style of razor where you can adjust to the amount of blade that is out is the closest you're going to get to a straight razor shave without a straight razor, because this exposes a lot more of the blade. When you put it up on 6, I was using it when I first used it. I tried it on a 3. I went up to a 5 and a 5.5. It exposes a lot of the blade. You could put it on 6. It's not that much of a difference. I like it on a 5 or a 5.5. Personal preference. That's where I fall. You may fall into getting it really close or whatever, or when you're shaving your head because you don't want to get a bunch of nicks, you could twist down the exposure. Is this twisting mechanism? Like I said, I don't have the other expensive brand, so I can't tell you. It's smooth to me. It works pretty smooth to me. Now, the weight of the razor, it has a pretty hefty weight. I was honestly pleasantly surprised of the weight of it. The feel of it, it has really nice ergonomics. It fits. It doesn't have that long of a handle, but that's fine. I can use it like so. I usually keep like around here, choked up on here. And like I tell you with the safety razors, allow the razor, the weight of the razor to do the work. Don't go into your face, because you're just going to cut yourself up. It's not going to be a pleasant experience. Now, when I used safety razors in the past, like I told you, when I started using this, like I said, I used it for a week. Was there, what you call it? Was there a learning curve? Did I get some nicks? Yes. On both sides of my neck, I got a little bit of a razor burn, not a real cut or nick. On my upper lip by my nose, yes, I did get a little nick. It bled for a little bit. I put some stuff to stop the bleeding. We were good to go. The razor burn on the neck, a little more annoying, a little more painful throughout the day. I mean, it's a razor burn. It's not super painful, but you know what I mean. You got a little bit of the pain. It annoyed me throughout the day, but like I said, it was a learning curve. So the learning curve, I used it for a couple of days and I was good to go. Like on day 3, no nicks, no razor burn. I figured out how to use it. I figured out the best way to use it. We were good to go. Comfortable shave, beautiful shave. Like I said, you will not get another shave from these 20 blade crazy razors that are out there. You're not going to get the same experience as you do from a safety razor. So do never think that. So it has a kind of a spring. So you just lift the top, and as you can see, the spring mechanism closes in and it goes into these grooves. And then these little, see, I can tell you I used it. I really did. These little pins go in, and then the springs wrap around that little edge right there so it doesn't fall out. You put the blade in there, and I'll put the blade in there in a minute to just show you. I'll use the cheap blade. I'm just going to toss it. I'm not going to actually shave with it. But as you can see right there, my only gripe is you got to grab it on the edge. With the spinning ones, like I said, I was used to the twist ones. That's a little bit easier because you don't have to actually touch the blade until you get up there. Here, you got to be a little bit careful. It does have nice hefty edges to it, so it's not that much of a pain. But, you know, if you know, you know. But we'll take out the little cheapo one that came with it. I mean, they're not horrible, but I would go with a better brand. So as you can see right there, I don't think you would be shaking and swinging your razor like this, but it's not going to pop off. That's the point of it. So as you can see right here, we are on 1. As you can see, and up close, the blade is kind of hidden. The higher we go, or higher number we go, there's a number 4. you get more and more of the razor or the blade well, I should say blade, not razor. You get more and more of the blade exposed, as you can see right there. And then we get to 6, and you got quite a significant amount of blade exposure right there. I'll put it back down to 1. So you can see the difference. So you do get a lot more blade exposure. Hold it on an angle when you're shaving. Now, I told you all about it. I told you why to use a safety razor. What would I give it? As far as the Van de Hagen that I have and the Park, I like this one better. The weight is pretty much equal to them, but the adjustability, it just gives a little extra to it, a little extra to your shave. It's a Tamu, it's cheap. It looks just like the real brands. I can't the big name brands that are a few hundred or 80 whatever. I don't have one to compare it to, but damn, I love this razor. I'm very, very happy with the purchase. If it happened to fall and break or whatever, or it doesn't work anymore, I would go again with another one. I would definitely do that. So I would definitely give this a 10. People, go to the Tamu and buy it. You'll enjoy it. So hopefully you like this video. And like always, people, have a great, great day.